we as human beings, we were created in the image and the likeness of God. If you look at one of the characteristics of God, he's a creator, right? And he creates from within. So we reflect everything that God is. We are impacted by everything that God created. It opens portals. There are some things that we experience, some, sounds we hear that open up portals, and it's heavenly, it's healing, it's restorative. And then there's some that just opens up hellish portals, and you find yourself like sinking and wanting to be aggressive, or wanting to delve into alcoholism, taking drugs, and just, going to the dark side. So art is very, very powerful, because even if you're not aware, even if the creator is not aware, there is a spirit behind it, and they are putting something out into the world. So this is why you can push agendas through film and TV. This is why you can change cultures globally through film and TV. You can condition the human mindset through film and TV. And once you're able to do that, you have entered their soul. You know what I mean? And then the soul is now the driving force behind the human being. And what does the soul like the most? The flesh, the soul, they're like besties. And then the spirit is like, guys, I'm supposed to be the driving force of your being. Like, what is going on? But you're busy feeding your soul, which then feeds your flesh, and you're not feeding your spirit because of the type of content you are consuming, listening to, reading. So art, oh my goodness, it is so powerful. It's so powerful. And I feel like the more people realize that art is a powerful tool to like literally change culture, change mindset, restore or kill, then they'll be a little bit more intentional with what they put out. They'll be a little bit more intentional with the stories that they put out. They'll be more intentional with the way they shoot the film, stylistically, the pictures you put together, the actors you use, the music you use, which is another very, very powerful tool to opening portals. And we have to be very, very careful. Which is why when you have horror films, it can affect you for years. There's one horror film I watched when I was a teenager. It's called The Ring. It was a Chinese one. Till today, if my TV should go off and have that satellite, I'm like, oh my God, The Ring, she's going to start coming on my TV.
Chinese horror.
You know what I mean? Or if I'm in the forest, I'm just thinking, what's that film? Oh gosh, I can't remember now. The one where they were in the woods. I mean, there's so many horror films that they set in the woods, right? But like, I just think of one of them, or like Poltergeist, and I'm like, oh, things are going to start coming out of my walls. It's so powerful. Because now, I think once a TV does that, automatically my mind has been conditioned to think the girl from The Ring is going to come up the TV. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you watch a particular type of film. Do you know when I went and watched Queen and Slim? I didn't go with my husband. I went with my friend, and then I got home and I was like, baby, do you know what? We need to have like some gangster love. We need to go out and just be like, yeah, what? Me and you against the wall. And he was like, hey, all right. I said, babe, like no one could just like do anything to us. Like, me. He was like, babe, seriously, you need to calm down. And then later I realized, I was like, what is wrong with me? And it was because I watched Queen and Slim. And I was like, for a moment, I was like, we should have some gangster love, man. Like Bonnie and Clyde kind of love. So yes, films, art form, music, so powerful, so powerful. And the people who are so successful in it, Hollywood, the music industry, they know. That is why they use it to push more, sinister, ideas through art form. That's the best way to get a generation. It's the best way. Yeah. You have the eye of a generation, you have the ear of a generation, and you have the heart of a generation. So you can just keep conditioning their mind and distracting them from more important things. Distracting them from delving deeper into a relationship with God, asking the important questions. Who am I? What am I here for? God, am I? No, even if you don't ask God, just ask yourself, like, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, am I doing what I was created for? If more people sat down with those thoughts, less people on Instagram scrolling and then becoming depressed and then killing themselves, you know? So, yes, it is a very powerful tool.
It is. Gangster love. I have not heard of it.
Thanks, love.